Evan, a driven young software developer in Seattle, thrived on the hustle of his tech job. He coded late into the night, skipped meals for energy drinks, and ignored the nagging voice in his head whispering, "Evan, you need a break." His ambition drowned it out. At home, he'd slump onto his couch, laptop glowing, chasing deadlines and side projects. The voice pleaded, "Slow down before it's too late." But Evan pushed on, convinced he could outrun exhaustion. His mind, frustrated, seemed to confer with his body. "He won't listen. I've tried." The body replied, "Keep trying. If he doesn't hear you, I'll make him hear me." Evan's schedule grew brutal. A big project loomed, and he flew to a conference in San Francisco to network and pitch ideas. Sleep was a luxury he couldn't afford, 3 hours a night, max. On the flight back, he felt a strange heaviness, but he brushed it off as jet lag. Arriving at Seattle-Tacoma Airport, he took a cab home, expecting to dive back into work. But when he reached his apartment building, his heart sank. His suitcase and backpack sat on the sidewalk, soaked from a drizzle, with a crumpled note taped to the top. It read, "You ignored me. Now listen to your body. Rest or lose everything." Evan's hands trembled as he read the note again. Who wrote this? His landlord? A neighbor? The words echoed the voice he'd silenced for months. Confused and shaken, he hauled his bags upstairs. Inside, his apartment felt foreign, cluttered with empty coffee cups and unopened mail. That night, he couldn't focus. The note's words looped in his mind. At 2 a.m., he felt a sharp pain in his chest and dizziness that pinned him to the couch. Panic set in. He called 911, and soon paramedics were rushing him to the hospital. The doctor's words were blunt. "Your body's screaming for rest. High stress, dehydration, and exhaustion. Keep this up, and you're risking a heart attack." In the hospital bed, Evan replayed the note's message. It wasn't just a prank. It was a wake-up call. His mind had warned him, and now his body had forced him to listen. Discharged with strict orders to rest, he returned home, the note still tucked in his pocket. He didn't know who left it, but it didn't matter. It was right. Evan took a leave from work, swapped energy drinks for water, and started cooking real meals. He walked along Puget Sound, letting the rhythm of the waves replace the chaos of deadlines. For the first time in years, he listened to his body's quiet signals. Months later, Evan was different. He worked smarter, not harder, setting boundaries and taking breaks. He never found out who left the note, but he kept it pinned to his fridge as a reminder. The voice in his head no longer had to shout. Evan had learned to listen, and in doing so, he found balance. A life where rest wasn't weakness, but strength.